Well, probably already on and streaming, so.
Here we go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Newton Board of Selectmen meeting dated February 17, 2026. The time is 6:01. If everybody would please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Play ball. Thank you very much. Help yourself. All right. Citizens input. I see nobody on Zoom. And no citizens in here except for department heads. So we're going to move forward with administration and the policy monthly update. And,
Police Department monthly update. It might say policy on yours, but it's the police department.
I'm sorry.
It says police.
Police
No, it
monthly
says
update.
please.
It says police.
Hey, we're bringing him to reading class tomorrow.
All right.
Good evening, Chief.
Was not the
good evening.
first, and won't be the last.
I want to thank the Board of Selectmen for having me here tonight to do my, well, let's say my month and a half report. So I wanted to give you guys an update on our guys in the academy, our two guys in the academy, Richard Kane and Gregory Sinelli. Yeah. They're both doing great. Obviously, Richard is going through just the law package, and Greg Sinelli's going through the whole academy. They're excelling, doing a great job. We just got updates on their grades, and they're both, I think, A+, the both of them are averaging, so. Want to also update you on the new SRO system that we have at the Memorial and Seacoast. Working out great. We've had a new officer every day, so our guys are rotating through, and we've gotten nothing but great feedback from the staff at both schools, all very positive, so that's working out great. As far as training, the whole department completed a use of force and driver training at Primex and Concord. Great training, hosted by our insurance company. Really worked out great. Everybody enjoyed it. We also hosted a training at Country Pond Fish and Game. It was called Leading Without Rank. Our whole department attended, along with many other officers from New Hampshire and Massachusetts, sworn and unsworn personnel, and it really went well. Everybody enjoyed it. And our whole department participated, including all of our unsworn personnel too, being Katrina, our office manager, Jim Ryan, our ACO, and our accreditation manager. Yeah, worked out great. We'll also be hosting a training the next 3 days at Sergeant Woods. It's a investigations training for aspiring detectives. 6 of our officers will be attending that one.
Nice.
And then we're also having a process for 2 part-time officers and 1 full-time position. So right now, we're accepting applications and resumes for that. And now I'm going to move on to our calls for service since January 1st. Excuse me, guys, I might pass out. I'm feeling pretty crappy right now, so forgive me.
Chief, if you want to grab your water, feel free.
No, I'm good. So there was 1,401 calls for service. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. We'd be here all night. But I'm going to touch on the important ones, the ones that a lot of numbers. So building property checks, we had 116 of them. Assisting other agencies, 4 of them. 1 burglary, 3 community outreach, 78 department business calls, 564 directed patrols, 3 disturbances, 47 follow-ups, multiple investigations, 28 medical emergencies, 6 motor vehicle accidents with PI, 4 without, 8 motor vehicles off the road, 132 motor vehicle stops, 32 assistant residents, 9 paperwork services, 11 complaints, 8 road hazards, 4 reckless operations, 210 traffic control calls, 2 vandalisms, 9 well-being checks. We ended up having 5 arrests, 3 DUIs, 1 traffic-related arrest, and 1 arrest warrant. And that was it. 1,401 calls for service.
Chief, how was that as compared to last year at the same time?
It's probably a little bit higher this year. And I think it's probably due to the fact that we're staffed 24/7. So last year on the midnight shift, we were on call a lot. So I think that leads to more car stops and more calls.
Are you finding the accidents are up? Seems as though we're having a lot more accidents than ever before.
Yes, there's no doubt about it. I don't know if you guys heard about the pursuit last night.
No.
Yeah, so Officer Adnesio attempted to make a car stop last night, and it was for a defective taillight. And the operator took off, led him on a high-speed chase. It ended up being a juvenile from Exeter without a license in a stolen truck. So because of the safety to the public, Officer Adnesio called off the pursuit, but it went through like 6 towns, came back through Newton, and let me see, Officer Gary, who assisted us last night, he actually grabbed the spike strips out of Adnesio's car and spiked the guy in Kingston. And it was a great teamwork by all the surrounding communities, and he ended up crashing in Kingston, and they took him into custody. But we're definitely going to be charging him with many charges in Newton for what he did while he was here. Just lucky nobody got killed.
Yeah.
So that's about it.
Well, not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chief.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you, Chief.
All right, approvals, recreation appointments, and alternative member.
I move to approve the appointment of Dario Grisario to the Recreation Commission as an alternate member with the term to expire on April 30th, 2029.
Second?
Motion by Joe, seconded by Mike, all in favor?
Aye.
And, Joe, because you sit on the Recreation Committee, is this a new opening that was there, or just?
Dario approached us probably at Trunk or Treat that she'd like to become a member. At the time, we didn't have any openings, but we have an opening for an alternate, so she said it'd be good for her right now, because she can make it sometimes and can't make it other times, so. She has a
good.
lot to offer. She's done a lot of that work where she lived before. I think it was in Reading or something like that, so she has a lot to offer, so.
Oh, very good.
So it'll be good, but the rec commission is moving forward. We have a whole bunch of events coming up. We have a, I'm just going off a little, if you don't mind, but we have next Wednesday, we have not Academy Lanes. but,
Game time.
Game time. We're doing some bowling, with bowling and pizza and whatnot, that we're subsidizing the cost, and then we're doing a cookie decorating for St. Patrick's Day. And we have another thing for April vacation at the Carousel in Salisbury, so there's a whole bunch of things that are coming up, so.
Good.
Working
Hopefully
good.
it'll be
Yep.
the game bowling night will be.
Game time.
Huh?
Game time.
time.
Game time will be a little bit better coordinated. From the input that I received, it was a little hectic last year, so
Oh, well, we
hopefully,
had, I think, last year was well attended last year.
well attended, but it was a little hectic with everybody getting in there and getting situated
Yeah.
from what I was told. So hopefully we'll have that a little bit better organized for everybody this year. Food pantry, the Lions Club Foundation of Kingston, New Hampshire generously donated $500 to the Newton Food Pantry, and we would like to immensely thank them for their very generous donation that they gave us.
So I move to accept and expend unanticipated funds for the food pantry, the amount of $500 from the Kingston Lions Club Foundation pursuant to RSA 31:95-B.
Second.
Motion by Joe, seconded by Dan, all in favor?
Aye.
Can I go back to the cable appointments?
Yep,
That's-
I just scrolled right by that one.
Okay,
So the Cable Committee is recommending the following reappointments for the following members: Diane Moran, Patricia Masterson, and Sarah Woodman.
So I move to reappoint member Diane Moran, Patricia Masterson, and Sarah Woodman to the Cable Committee with terms to expire April 30th, 2029.
Second.
Motion by Joe, seconded by Dan, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, transfer of funds from the general fund highway construction to standard annual procedure. Go ahead, Joe.
I authorize the town treasurer to transfer highway block grant funds received from the general fund ending in 4838 to the highway construction fund ending in 3548 in the amount of $130,320.60.
Second.
Motion by Joe, seconded by Dan, all in favor?
Aye.
And then we have a consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent agenda as written.
Second.
Motion by Joe, seconded by Dan, all in favor?
Aye.
So, Trish, is there anything you'd like to add before I go any further?
No, but thank you.
You're welcome, I remembered this time.
Thank you.
We love you and we miss you. Welcome home.
Glad to be home.
There you go. Candidates Night will be held at Town Hall this Thursday, February 19th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. So here's the deal. Zoom is going to be available. The link is on the town's homepage. You can watch during Zoom, participation only in person. So if you have questions, concerns that you want to ask the candidates, and we strongly encourage it, that you come here in person and ask them directly. And that way there we can have a better candidates night and get the appropriate information to all of everybody. Also, the board will be holding an information night at the fire station on Wednesday, March 4th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. This will be an opportunity to speak with some of the members of the board directly, ask questions and get answers from. We'll have flyers available from the town offices on the website. Light refreshments will be served, all are welcome. So you'll be able to ask any questions about the warrant articles, what's going on, what's the truth behind them, and what we're trying to do with them. And then that way there you'll be informed and not misinformed when you go to make your decisions. The residents, please be on the lookout. Your voter's guide will be hitting your mailboxes. They should be midweek. You should have them no later than the end of this week. This year, the ladies here at Town Hall did a wonderful job putting a lot more information on it, so that the description of what they're for will be a lot more helpful than last year's. We took what people suggested to us, and we tried to do a better job with it for all of you. Joe talked about the recreation holding the bowling event at Game Time in Amesbury over the February vacation. which is February 25th. Tickets are $10, parental supervision is required, so this isn't for you, the town to be babysitting. But you need to contact the recreation to sign up, please, so that we have a head count. Also, a couple of us selectmen were able to go to the schools, deliberative, thank you. And we sat and took part in it. And so the information, if you don't have it and don't want to know about it, we know a little bit about it. And I will tell you this much, that the default budget compared to the proposed budget there's a difference of roughly $1.5 million. $1.5 million. So the proposed budget is actually less than the default budget. So make sure you watch and pay attention when you're voting so that you save yourself some money. And then they also have a few warrant articles that they put out that they're trying to put some of the money into a couple of accounts that they have. If you're really strapped for money and you're looking to save even more money, then you would want to vote no on those, because then that money will have to be returned to the taxpayers also, which would help reduce the tax input according to all of those things. So again, please, when you come to the polls, be informed, make proper decisions for yourself. We're not here to tell anybody what to do or how they should do it. We just want to make sure that you have all the correct information to be able to make the choices that you want to make, right? Because you hear me say it all the time. This is we the people. And that's why we sit up here, because it's our job as elected officials to serve you and do what it is that you request of us. And to be able to do it in a orderly and fashionably manner. So with that, I will take a motion to go into non-public.
I move to enter a non-public session under RSA 91-A:3, parentheses A, compensation.
Second.
Motion by Joe, seconded by Mike. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody.
Chief, hang out for like 30 seconds. Or downstairs.